Good morning everyone, we are 4 days later. I was stuck in Glen Innes. It was snowing yesterday. I think you can see the video, maybe you've seen them before in the video, I don't know how I did them.
Ain't no fucking way. Okay, well it's snowing. No way. I think I will be stuck in Glen Innes for a while, guys.
Yeah, I don't think we can see much. Oh my god. Oh wait.
Well, I'm glad I have a heater. Yeah, I need that.
I learned afterwards that Glen Innes is the second highest city, okay, of Australia. They don't have really high mountains, but this is definitely one of them. And we are not in spring at all. We are in the middle of winter. So yeah, it is cold here. I'm glad that I'm gonna leave. So what's the plan? I'm heading to the lands even more. I'm going to a city that I've forgotten. Warialda, yeah, I remember. Warialda. I'm going to Warialda to eat. It's 10 AM right now. Then I will go to Moree and spend the night there. I will spend only one night. Then I will go even more in the lands. You will see. Enough talking, let's go. And we are gone. 1 hour and a half to get to Warialda. Yesterday it was very cloudy and 2 days ago it was snowing. I'm not kidding, it was actually snowing. So yeah, I had to wait for better temperatures to come so I can leave and not freeze my hands. You know, there is no point in doing my road trip if I'm suffering. So you might wonder, why am I going in the lands? This was not my plan after all. I wanted to go back to the coast to maybe reach Coffs Harbour. I will skip this city. You know why? Because either I go back from where I come, or I go down and then I come back. But if I go down, I go even higher in altitude, and I will go to the highest city of Australia, which is called Guyra. I'm not going there, guys. It's too cold. It's way too cold. Let's go down in altitude. And you know what? It's a really good thing that I can explore the lands. I can explore a part of the outback, because eventually my plan is to go until I reach another city which is called Cobar. So maybe you can see on the map where it is. It's like in the west. It's like at the very beginning of the actual desert. Once I reach Cobar, I won't go any further in the outback. I will go south. Sorry, no, I will go to the east. I will go back to the coast. Yeah. I noticed that the more you go in the land, the more the motels are freaking expensive. The motel of Cobar, one night is 80 euros, which is $150, I guess. And sadly, I will spend 2 nights there, because according to the weather, it's supposed to rain. Yeah, it will be next Thursday. It's supposed to rain, so I'm not riding under the rain, you know that. I could, but it's too dangerous, you know. I'm like, when you are in the outback, there is no one. It's like the most dangerous part, basically. Okay, we have reached the B76. We're gonna follow this road until we reach, actually, Bork, another city. Let me make it clear, I'm gonna repeat it. I'm going to, right now, Warialda, eat there. Then I go to Moree, I sleep there. The next morning I wake up, I go to Walgett, I sleep there. Then I go to Bork, I sleep there. And now, after that, I go in the south, I go to Cobar, and I sleep 2 nights there because it will rain. And only then I start going back to the coast. Yeah, feels good to be back on the road on my motorcycle. It's way less cold than when I came here in Glen Innes. I don't know how it's called, but Glen Innes is situated on a plateau. It's like a flat part on the mountain, and because of that there is a lot of wind all the time. And this wind is not hot, it's like a cold wind coming from the Arctic. Wait, is it the Arctic that we have on the South Pole? I think yes, I'm not sure. Truth is, they don't have snow every year. It's too warm still, you know. When it was snowing it was like 3 degrees, and so the snow was melting on the ground. And everyone was so amazed, oh my god, there is snow! Yeah, there is snow. I mean, I'm not surprised, I'm from France, you know? We have snow there, even in the south. So what's gonna be cool is that the more I go in the lands, the more the landscape will change. It's gonna be more and more arid. And already now, you know, I can say how different it is compared to when I was on the coast, more in the north, like in Nusa. It was tropical over there, and here I can't exactly say how it is. I mean, you can see it yourself, but this has nothing to do with jungle, definitely. So, you know, I have micro SD cards in every of my cameras. This one, and my drone. So every time I arrive to a city, I empty them, like I export the files to... It's a bit steeper now. I need to put more gas. Yeah, I need to export them. And I noticed that, I hope it's not the case, but because maybe the dates are not correct, but I think that the footage of this camera got deleted by mistake from the very first day, like from Byron Bay to Grafton. I'm not sure, something like this. If it's the case, you have already seen the video, so you noticed that it was missing. Sorry, I don't know how that happened, because every time I'm stopping I'm like exporting them and then deleting them in the SD card. But I guess I made a mistake, so if that's the case, sorry. Try to be as careful as I can when I'm doing that kind of thing. Oh, there's a truck. Guess I'm gonna need to be patient. So yeah, I decided to have this space, like riding 2 hours, stop at a city, sleep, the next day ride 2 hours, stop at another city, sleep, or like only 2 hours a day. I could do a lot more if I wanted, you know. I could ride like 4 hours and do twice the distance. I want to take my time, basically. But at the same time, if every time I'm sleeping it's like 80 euros, yeah, I should come back to the East Coast and sleep in hostels, because they are very cheaper. Thank you. I don't know how this is called in English, but we have a lot of them in France too. In French it's called éolienne. Many people say that it looks bad in the environment. I think to some degrees yes, but at the same time I think it looks sick. It's like futuristic, and I think we don't realize how big they are actually. Wait, are these kangaroos? No, not at all. Oh, talking of kangaroos, I've heard so many stories and so many people told me be careful on the road, especially when I'm in the outback. There are so many kangaroos. In fact, there are more kangaroos than people in Australia, and it happens very often that they cross the road and get smashed by a car. The thing is, I don't have a car, so if I crash into one, yep, that's a bad thing. I'm not gonna lie, this looks a bit like France. It's not the first time that I tell myself that. I told myself that also when I was in Byron Bay. It's a bit similar. You know what? It's already hotter than Glen Innes. I have lost in altitude already, and I have been riding for only 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Glen Innes is freezing. I mean, compared to France, it's like the same temperature as, I don't know, most cities in winter are even colder. And in the south, in the morning, it's even more cold. But problem is that I took with me the gears supposed to be used in temperature over 10 degrees. In Australia, I was not expecting to be this cold. So this is why my gloves are pretty thin. It's like leather, and this is not meant to be used in snow weather. Definitely not. The more I go into the lands, the more straight lines I will have, especially between Borg and Koba. It's like a straight line from the beginning to the end. So it would be pretty boring to ride there, but you know what? That's part of the experience, right? There definitely are many more animals here than compared to the coast. Especially birds, they stay on the road, and when they see you arrive, they fly on you, literally. Inverell. I'm in a city called Inverell. This city is actually one of the biggest out here. But I want to cross it, I want to go even further away. I will go to Warialda. Warialda is very, very small. It's like the perfect distance to stop, take a break, and then continue. You see the gas stations, they would be more and more rare the more I go into the land. But I won't go too far in the land, so it's gonna be okay. Of course I looked before going there to see if there was some, and there are some, so it's fine. That's a nice church, I guess. Maybe this is like the main building, it's not a church, but I say that because a post office? Come on, this street looks really nice. Well, I knew that Inverell was a big city, but that big, I didn't know. Oh, this dead animal. I see so many dead animals on the road. Like so many, I swear. Reminds me to be really careful. Almost got hit by a bird just before today. That's another animal. Oh my god. And another one. Jesus. Seeing so many dead animals. And you know, this is... I don't see skeletons. I see actual animals. Like, meaning that they got ran over not long ago. I'm not completely reassured. Hold on, let me move a bit this hand, because since the beginning, it's like holding this non-stop, you know. Okay. Some bikes can lock the throttle. They have something for it. I don't, so I need to use my hand constantly to adjust the speed. Well, I'm glad I'm doing a lot of sports, so my joints and my muscles are consequent. Okay, I'm crossing another city. What's the name of it? It's written over here. This is Delungra. Welcome to Delungra. Alright. Yeah, the more I go in the lands, the smaller the city are. You see, even in small cities for the moment there is a gas station, but I think from now in the lands there will be less and less gas stations. Alright, 18 more minutes for me to arrive to Warialda. Oh, did you see that? That was like a biker helmet with flowers around. So I guess the biker crashed and passed away here. Rest in peace. Wow, this is pretty. This is what 90% of Australia look like, you know? I'm not talking about the landscape, even though maybe it looks like that. more about the straight lines. Yeah. And yeah, I have arrived to Warialda. It's written on the left right here. It's funny because every city has some sort of logo. So I'm gonna stop in this city and eat something. Oh my god, that feels good to stop. Oh, that feels good. I'm actually next to this cafe, the Central Cafe. And I can definitely eat here, why not? It's definitely a lot warmer here compared to Glen Innes. Hi, back. Let me remove my glasses because else... Yeah. Fog. So I stopped at I can't speak. So I stopped at a cafe, which is called the Hope Cafe in Warialda. So I eat here, then let's get back on the road. I think I have 1 more hour before I arrive to Moree. Yeah, that's all. That's all of what I wanted to tell you. What else? Yeah, it feels a lot better here. It's a lot warmer, and that's it. See you later on the bike, right? Okay, one door is open here. I guess this is the reception.
Nice bike.
Thank you.
Yeah, booking?
Booking.
And
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yeah, for
Okay.
tonight. So I am at my motel. Room is nice, nothing special to say about it. So I am in Moree. There is my drone, maybe you can see it. I'm gonna use it. And I'm gonna shoot this place, and then I think I will just take a nap and rest. Because tomorrow, I still have more road. And you know, I was thinking, is this space okay for me, or do I want to ride more? You know, I could ride 4 hours a day and go even further away. Or what else do I do, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking about how fast I am going, where I'm going, is it really worth it, and so on, you know, all these questions. It's the first time that I'm doing a road trip, so yeah, a lot of questions, definitely. Anyway, I'm gonna post stories, shoot this place with my drone, and I hope you will like the footage. See you later. Also, I'm gonna inspect my motorcycle, make sure that there is no damage on the tires, and I will put some grease on my chain. Alright, I took my time, because normally when you do this you use the piece of cardboard to protect the tire from the grease. Every time I'm talking to this camera there is either a dog barking or a freaking car next to me. Bro, there is no one. How unlucky I am. And now it's the birds. Okay, let's wait. I want you to hear me well. Okay, that's better. So I was saying, when you put grease on your chain, normally you use a piece of cardboard to protect the tire, so the grease doesn't go on the tires because you can slip after. So I took my time to go very little by little and put it on all of the chain. So I just put grease. I didn't use a product to clean it first because I didn't ride in the dirt. You know, like the chain is not dirty, but I don't want it to have too much friction. So yeah, regularly, because I'm riding a lot recently, it's better to do that. Anyway, I go back to my room, and as I told you, I might go to the thermal bath. I'm not sure, we will see. So see you later.